picture of what became known as the fiddle race in the world of McLaren's. The History Grand Prix, going through the film, and noticed that the inside wheel, which at a point where the driver wouldn't be braking, the brake disc was glowing right orange, which is a giveaway that he has his foot on the brake. I had 4 shots, two of David Coulthard, 2 of Darren Heath. So it wasn't something that just one had got it wrong on one call. Called the editor of the magazine who got my racing over that issue and said, I think there's something fishy over here. He agreed, and we started investigating it. It ran the weekend of the '97 Spanish Grand Prix. And needless to say, McLaren were bonkers. I have a deep passion for love. I think to be a successful in any field, it helps to have a passion for what you do. The attention to detail in the sport is fantastic. The absolute obsession with everything that's perfect. The weight saving, the attention to slipperiness through the air is paramount. The other side of that, of course, the cleanliness that everyone knows it for, is that there are guys who get their hands dirty. Working with the light is so important. Whether you shoot against the light or with the light, it's, having the patience to wait for it is paramount importance. Every circuit you go to, you know where the places are to make good pictures, but you strive for something a bit different. Who wants rolling on the pictures and the colour of the up? You don't want that. You want to show the street and the glamour and the colour and the excitement. Generally, I'm not great mates with drivers. Friendly and chat with them when I have to, but after that, I get on with my job and they get on with theirs. Cool car. It was a fantastic job. It's a wonderful life. Getting paid to take it to a racing. Never say it's not real, is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Darren Heath.
Hello. Thank you. Hello everyone, thank you very much for coming. That's not too loud. What I'll just try and do is to talk through the art of covering Formula 1. I'm sure a lot of you are keen photographers. Hopefully this weekend we'll have your cameras with you. So please do ask any questions that you want to know, because I know what it's like when I go to photographers that I'm interested in. I'm always keen to ask questions, so please do. So we'll start with capturing speed. This is the Spanish Grand Prix start shot last year. Now when you start to shoot Formula 1, one of the big challenges is covering a start. Obviously, one of the great moments in world sport, the unleashing of all that horsepower and violence and momentum. And as a photographer, you can either choose to go and stand at the first corner and hope for that crash or a shunt or just a kind of big group of cars, or, as I sometimes like to do, try and go for something that shows a little bit more movement and emotion, and trying to bring in that thunderous noise as they come over the crest, as is here in Barcelona. And hopefully you'll get 2 or 3 cars that come over together fighting for position. And in Barcelona it really works well, because you have the pit lane exit, which is this here. It's nicely painted. And what also I like about this shot is that you have the green canvas all on this side and the red canvas all there, which is nothing to do with me, it's just good fortune. Next we've got Lewis Hamilton has speed through the Monaco streets last year. It's, if anyone ever asks me what Grand Prix they should go to, I always say, if you get one chance, just go to Monaco, because it's everything that you think it will be. And the challenge there, again, it's not just to show the yachts and the beautiful people and the scenery and everything that goes with it, but also to show the cars within that. And when you want to capture the speed, a great way is to really slow the shutter speed down. You can see here I use the shutter speed of 1/10 of a second, which is very, very slow. It means you'll get a lot of pictures that you may want to throw away or don't show people, but who wants to show a lot of pictures of cars parked on corners if you can show them one like this? Because a lot of people will think that's what all your pictures look like. And he's coming through here, just coming to the swimming pool section is just here, for those of you that know the circuit, and he's coming round towards 2/3 of the way through the lap. There we go, that's Timo Glock at the Belgian Grand Prix just a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And he's just coming down the hill from a source hairpin, which is up there, coming down at breakneck speed, just about to go through the famous corner of Eau Rouge and Radion, which is kind of up to the left-hand side. And same kind of discipline as the shot in Monaco, getting that speed as he comes past, really trying to accentuate the speed and power of the cars, and showing how much on the limit they are. Also, it adds the added bonus, obviously, of bringing in the colour of the place. And it's not the best looking circuit in the world as far as the building is concerned. The scenery is majestic, as you probably know, but if you slow the shutter speed down, you could render all that as a gorgeous speed blur. Much the same technique here in Valencia. We're a select group of us are very fortunate that we get that onto the top of the building, which has been built in the middle of the harbour, which is for the America's Cup, which has been hosted by Valencia in the past. And this behind is a really, really unattractive, when you look at it just as a still, it's a very, very unattractive container port. Once you slow it down, it looks like a gorgeous wash of colour. And coupled with the boats at the front, the water, the green of last year's Honda, really brings it alive, an otherwise quite unattractive scene. And here's Jensen again, as in the previous shot, just a week and a half ago at the Italian Grand Prix. We're very fortunate at the Parabolica corner, which looks over the large, which is the last corner. There's a stand that was built in, I think, the 40s, 50s for photographers. We're allowed to stand in that if we apply early enough. Obviously, there's a lot of people who want to get onto it. And the cars come almost literally underneath you. It's a fantastic position to be in, one that all photographers look forward to over the weekend. And this year, as we'll see probably in the next picture, or a picture a little bit further on, I'm a big fan of this livery of the broad car. It's having not many logos on it actually helps the photographer in a way, because it really accentuates the dark-like quality of it. And if you can get the cockpit area sharp, which is what you're always hoping for, and that gorgeous ghosting behind, it really adds to the drama and emotion. You can see here it's a similar effect. This is in Bahrain this year. Again, I'm sure most of you know, on Friday mornings, Friday afternoons to a lesser extent, the teams come in and the drivers do practice pit stops. Come in and the guys are over here with their wheel guns and their boards. They don't actually change the tyres, but they get everyone used to the pressure and the speed, and the heat that is going to be experienced in the race. And then the driver lights up the tyres and lays rubber down so that there's more purchase on the concrete when he leaves actually in the race. And again, this shot, I'm crouched down right next to one of the guys who's ready with the wheel guns. And as Jensen comes in, focusing really hard on the helmet, panning very quickly with the car to try and get that effect. And it's slightly elusive and it's blown up this big, obviously, but within this picture, you can see there's real sharpness there, there's real sharpness on the broad. And you wouldn't, lots of people might say that it's not sharp, but within the blur, the speed blur, to give it the emotion, there is real sharpness. And again, it's a lot better than just the car looking like it's parked as it comes in the garage. A similar discipline, but the car's really going slower here. Kimi Räikkönen's coming out of the garage on a really horrible, wet and windy day in Monza last year. And this here is the podium, which is, I think it looks like something out of an alien film. And the challenge is to try and show that. It goes out over the crowd over here. At the end of the race, when the crowd invade the track. And in this shot, I've used flash to try and give it that frozen, sharp feeling, but also to accentuate the fantastic red of the Ferrari, the scarlet colour. And also, if I didn't use flash, it would look very dark. Right? By using flash, I can accentuate the darkness of the clouds of the day.